Hey guys, Dan here. Good morning. Um, and I was going to remain silent on this issue, but I can no longer remain silent. A lot of conservatives, Republicans, just horrible people. They are all upset, up in arms, butthurt over statues being torn down. And I was excited about seeing these statues be torn down. But there is something that needs to be torn down way more offensive and have done more damage to the United States of America. So today here I am saying that we need to tear down all churches. Oh yes, you're saying, Dan, that's too far. What about freedom of religion? Excuse me. There is no freedom as long as there is hateful religion in this country. Also, something to steer clear of. This is, I know, it's called a New Testament. I call this the hate speech manual. Ugh, I'm not even going to touch that. It smells. But that's a side point. Here's the thing. We need to start tearing down all churches, especially in the South. You can't go anywhere without driving past one of these hideous churches. Some of them have bells ringing. I guess that's a call to all of the, horrible NRA conservatives to come around and gather and preach hatred, to teach inequality, to teach children that love is only allowed between a man and a woman. So join with me as I'm going to start a march 2 weeks from tomorrow on what conservatives call the Lord's Day. I call Bore Day because church is so boring. But here's the thing. If we start one church at a time, let's not start big, okay? Let's start small. Let's start with Baptist churches, preferably Southern Baptist, Methodist churches, and anything Presbyterian. First of all, I didn't know, Justin, seriously, I don't want to make you guys feel uncomfortable, but do you know what a cover dish dinner is? Okay, it's when these conservatives who obviously do not love people like me and Justin, they get together, they bring different dishes that women that are forced to stay at home and cook and care for children, they bring I guess their favorite meatball dish. Justin giggles when I say meat. Meatball dishes and casseroles, and they sit around, and there's a lot of reading from this. So I just think that we need to tear down churches. Justin, how big of a chain do we need to tear down a Baptist church? I know it's going to be a lot more difficult than a statue. I realize that. But let's just start. 2 weeks from tomorrow, join me. Well, I'm going to be releasing next couple of days the church that we're going to go to. Hopefully, there's a proud progressive out there that can operate a bulldozer. And we're going to ram it into the side of a Southern Baptist church. Those are my least favorite. No, they're worse than Presbyterians, Justin, way worse. They're all hate-filled, exactly. So there's just too many of them. They're a monument to hatred. They're a monument to racism, to defining marriages between a man and a woman. Excuse me. There's nothing more loving than two men getting married. So join me as we destroy a church every Sunday until they're all gone. There's nothing worse than a Bible Belt. Exactly, Justin. Resist.